Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video to talk to you guys about the Satriani amp because it's unlike any other amp I've owned before, and it has so many cool things that, you know, the music, the tone itself is great, but there's so many cool things to talk about that I figured I'd do a video just talking about the amp, and if you want to listen to the amp, you can go to the other clips, because there's some cool stuff I wanted to share. So, as you guys know, it's a 4-channel head, modeled after the JVM, but all modified, right? So, what's cool about this amp is that for each channel, there are 3 modes, and each mode is like a separate gain stage, which is pretty wild. So if you just take the clean channel, it's like having, you know, a boost pedal set to 2 different configurations within the amp, and you can toggle all that on the foot switch. So that's pretty amazing. It just keeps eliminating other equipment. The crunch channel sounds like the AFD 100 channel, which is completely true because I have that amp. And what's cool about it, though, is it offers more gain, which I've always wanted on that channel. So for me, this is like an AFD 100 on steroids. I mean, if you just took these 2 channels, this would be an amazing amp. If you just stopped there, it would be great. But then you go here to the Overdrive channels, and OD1 and OD2 are basically the same channel, and you can actually have them set completely differently. Is that completely different? Sorry. So it's pretty cool because if you just want the same rhythm tone but with a little bit more gain or less gain or whatever, you can do that, which is awesome. And once again, all accessible via the foot switch. Interesting thing here is that there's a mid-shift button, which brings you to the original JVM, which is very compressed, and probably why a lot of cork sniffers don't like the amp is because they probably didn't like that original tone. But you get a very open, thick, nice Marshall tone out of this thing. And if you want that kind of scooped metal tone, you can get that with the mid-shift button. And once again, each of these channels has an independent mode setting, so you can get 3 different tones once again. It's so powerful. I mean, I haven't even scratched the surface with this thing. You can go AC/DC, you can do Zakk Wylde, you can do just 80s metal, you can just do everything. It's really great. What is also very cool is that there are 4 independent noise gate settings, and you can set them independently for each channel. And there's also effects loop on switch, as well as 2 masters and a master residence and presence. And then I think what gets really, really cool about this, and people may not know because I didn't know, down here's the foot switch, which has 6, sorry if I'm making you dizzy, it has 6 switches, but if you see here, almost every single thing in this amp is foot switchable. So why is that really cool? Because you can have OD1 to basically not have the effects loop on. So if you want it dry for whatever reason, or if you want, you know, OD1 set with a noise gate because it's, you know, you're really pushing the gain, but you want OD2 not to have the noise gate on. All the settings are all remembered. So the last thing you do is the last thing the amp will remember. So there's almost, you know, you can have, you know, OD1 set to amber mode, which is the middle gain position, with the noise gate on and the effects loop engaged, and switch to OD2 with all of it clean, dry. I mean, it eliminates so much equipment, it's just mind-boggling. You know, if the amp had this stuff without the tone it had, then I'd be like, alright, it's cool, it's kind of like a Line 6, you know? It has all the switching capability, but it sounds like shit. But this amp has everything. I mean, this thing just blows me away. I mean, I have a lot of amps, and the AFD is upstairs. But, I have a lot of amps, so that says a lot. And other things you should know about it, in the back it has a direct out, let's see, ow, okay, let's see what we got here. So it's got a preamp, it's got a power out for like a preamp, and it's got a line out for a 4x12 speaker emulated signal. So you can do silent recording with this thing. My daughter is now singing downstairs. You can do it in silent recording mode. So what you can do, sorry, is you can basically keep the power on, standby off, and you can just basically just record it into like whatever you want to do. So I'm really blown away by this amp. It sounds amazing. It's giving me almost every tone I've ever wanted. And it sounds different with every guitar I put into it. So, my clips are what I like, I like Van Halen, I like 80s rock, I like that kind of stuff. But if you want, like, more classic rock tones, you just have to dial them in the way you want, So I wouldn't take my videos as, like, the authoritative source of what this thing sounds like, because I'm playing kind of what I like. But I'll try to put some more videos up that show kind of more of a classic rock thing, or to kind of just show people how good this thing really does sound. It's not as compressed as people say it is online. I know that because I have a million amps, and I can hear it in here. Once again, when things get squashed through a mic and then squashed on YouTube, the best thing is to try it yourself. But I'm telling everyone, this amp is something worth checking out. So I hope you found this informational and helpful, and I'll just be putting more clips up. Peace.